just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic. And we can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance.
Hey guys, welcome back to Realm of Magic with the Emrys, and we need to look at Emrys's days. He's got 12 days left. Kind of push them forward a bit because he'd be getting on in age. And also it's summer now, so it's going to be summer in Mount Komorebi. That's going to be interesting. Seasons and a Japan world. Cannot wait to see that. I kind of hope there's cherry blossom trees in the world. I've seen what the world looks like, and I'm just hoping for cherry blossoms because they're just such pretty. They're just really pretty. Kids are at school. Morgan is still looking young and fabulous and has work in an hour. And little baby Troy should be sitting on his bed playing with his tablet because he's got important things to do. Everything's level 4 except for movement, which is level 5. So we just got to get communication, imagination, and thinking all done. And then he's actually ready to be a child because he's kind of on the way anyway. He would be on the way anyway, but because of the way I have my aging set up, he's actually a lot younger, it seems. Alright, you're heading into work. And Emrys has mastered the sacred knitting knowledge. He made it through. This was the next bit, just to do this stuff. So right now he's selling a bunch of stuff on Plopsy, because it's just really goods for him to do. Also, he's just got all this stuff in his inventory. But I'm actually going to have him knit some onesies. You can knit the forbidden sweater. Knit the forbidden sweater. We're going to knit the forbidden sweater. Corvo Science Lab exploded. I will say no real harm done because yes, it exploded, but you know, nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. Someone got a little bit scared. But unless, you know, he actually has to clean up, then, you know, things are okay. Things are okay, and honestly, Emrys knitting is just the best thing ever, because I love the knitting skill. I really do. I was not looking forward to the knitting pack when it came out, but, you know, it's just good to have... Oh, Corvo is now sending the other kid up, because you ain't doing it. Well, good thing it wasn't you, Corvo, that went up there. This is cute. Grandparenting time. You know, body of a 30-year-old, mind of a 100-year-old, essentially. Wise beyond his years and fabulously young. I mean, it's just good to have, really. It's good to have. Lilith will probably be aging up soon into a young adult. She'll be heading... going up soon. I've got to get her manners up, so I'm going to probably focus on that. So she can have the 3 positive character values. She's innocent. Oh, that's so cute. Also, I fixed my Wonderful Whims problem. Not Wicked Whims, I don't use that one. There was a patch update in the Wonderful Whims mod, version 5, and it fixed the male pregnancy settings. So, because I did test it to make sure it still wasn't doing the thing, and yeah, no more babies, but you know, baby Blaze existed and, you know, was a beautiful miracle. So we're keeping them, and we're going to have a little bit of a medical discovery for Kenai. Essentially, he'd gone to the hospital and learned some interesting things about his birth. Also, look at the frickin' size of this family tree now. 3, 6, 7, plus Harley is 8, because Harley is should technically be on the tree, but not because he wasn't officially adopted. Well, officially for the game to recognize it, but they've got so many kids now. Blaze, Tyrene, Hayden, Adrian, Rowan, Angel, Troy, Harley. So crazy. Also, the amount of just traits. I love it. I love it. How are you doing in your communication? You're almost there to level 5. If we can get these done by the end of this episode, we might be able to age Troy up into a child, and also maybe think about getting Lilith we'll get her stuff up to her manners up, and then we can focus on getting her aged up into a young adult. She's feeling good at school. She is such a good little bean. She's done so well for herself. She's a strong little single mother with a big supportive family who's an A-grade student. So she should definitely be a young adult. You don't put fireplaces on in the summer. You put them on in the winter. Oh, what are you wearing, Gabriel? Why do you keep... I don't know why the outfits for the Magic Realm always look so weird. But what can you do? What are you wearing? I'm seeing bright yellow boots. Zelia, this is not an outfit. Who wears bright yellow boots going to the Magic Realm? So silly. So silly. So silly. Also, this sweater is almost done. We get to see what the forbidden sweater looks like and just how crazy it is. Also, I have some plans for snowy escapes. Abel being, essentially Asriel's adopted son, because he's pretty much helped raise him and has a much closer relationship with him than Max does. Abel is actually going to be aging up into a teenager before the pack comes out, but you'll be seeing him as a teenager in Empire, which might have a different name. I'm still working on that. He's gonna be a teenager. I've got some sims all ready to go down, and I've got some things planned out for him. I've got wheel generators to decide how a sims should turn out, and also how they should feel about gender and sexuality when they hit teenagers. It's a good way to start like processing their identities and figuring out how those stories are gonna go. And I've got some ideas for Abel all set up. I know what he's gonna be like as a teenager, so he's gonna have an interesting story while he goes there. Also, we're gonna get Coda to do all the ski slope and like extreme sport stuff, because why not? Plus, I know when the wedding's gonna be. I can't wait for you guys to see that. But are you thirsty? Yes, go and have a nice drinky num-nums. Probably shouldn't have said that. I say that a lot. We don't need to have a microwave with a quick meal. Just grab a glass of water. Just grab a glass of water. And poor little Beanie, he's feeling hot from the temperature. Oh, Troy wants to hang out with Big Troy wants to hang out with Lilith. Let's go. Oh, these are all very odd things to suggest. Pajamas, swimwear, makeup, nail salon. Well, sadly, she can't go because she's in school right now, but you guys can maybe hang out. There we go. Level 5. It's just imagination and thinking. They're always the last ones I've noticed for certain sims to get done. Right, so you need to do draw with llama now. Draw with llama. Lilith's got a project. They've got projects to do. And Corvo's still doing okay in school. Alright, guys. Homework time. Homework time, and then you guys can, well, you've got to go and look after Baby Troy. Actually, I think Grandpa's looking after Baby Troy right now. Yes, he is. He's looking after Baby Troy. But these guys got homework to do. Little Corvo. I haven't really thought of much of an idea for him. I'm kind of thinking maybe when he's a teenager, I'll roll the dice with him and see how things turn out. He does not want to do homework. How was school, though? Another's embarrassment. How unfortunate. Embarrassment isn't fun for anyone. And his school day was productive. That's good. That's good. Also, I need to think about where Troy's bedroom is going to be. He's going to be turning into a child. There is no space, really, because he can't share a room with Lilith. We could bring the knitting room back into a bedroom. Just add a little bed in there, maybe. When you're done with homework, you're actually going to get a start on your project. Because it's a volcano. And volcanoes are so much fun to build. And what do you have to do? You've got to do electricity experiments. Okay. But homework then food. Also, something I actually forgot to show you guys and tell you guys. Morgan lost an eye. After the whole debacle with the street gang, Morgan actually sought out the sorcerer that helped Juniper. They got into a schism, had a bit of a battle, But the sorcerer actually proved to be much too powerful, and Morgan actually lost his eye in the duel. So he's kind of also had a bit of a bruised ego as well. He's found someone more powerful than him, and it's kind of like an ugly reminder now of the consequences of dealing with powerful sorcerers. Not fun for him. Not fun for him. How is the garden doing? Garden is doing great. Okay. Once again, the bees are enraged. They are always enraged, poor things. And I can't actually do anything with them. Oh no, I can. Also, Patch is out later on tonight, which is going to be very interesting because we're going to be getting platforms. I'm actually looking forward to this because I've been wanting platforms for a while so I can do split level. And I'll be able to, and actually I'll be able to start building some house shells, proper house shells for snowy escapes. So all my townies have places to live. Because I'm going to like fix up the ones that come with the game and also add the ones I've made in that are going to be a little bit relevant to, hopefully they'll be showing up in the background and interacting with the Sims. Because I have some good ideas. Alright, we got a little volcano for Corvo. Sweet. Extra credit. Hopefully he'll be like an A grade student then, but I'm thinking dinner and bedtime. And Lilith has finished her electricity experiment. Really good. Alright, we're gonna get your manners up, do some cleaning up, and then I'm thinking tomorrow we age Lilith up into a young adult, because I think she's earned it. She's worked very hard, and she's at that point now where she would be graduating. It's the summer, she'd be graduating, she gets to relax, start thinking about her careers, and I think this would be a good start for her. She is sort of going to stay in the house though, because she wants to look after her dad, because Emrys is old and she's got quite a good relationship with him, and also Corvo still needs some help. She doesn't want to leave him alone with them, because you know, if Emrys passes on while he's still quite young, that might be a bit bad. So she's going to be there. It's also you know, good housing. You know, she doesn't have to worry about a job. Her family's rich now. She had a bummer school day. Oh no, she's getting bullied. I think they found out about the baby Troy. I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't really seem to want to be friends with me. We will say that you should just keep being friendly to them. Increases the manners. So also, I'm thinking bedtime as well for you. And Emrys is going to be the only one up, so I'm going to let him have din-dins, go off to bed, and then I'll make sure he gets up early tomorrow so he can start making breakfast for everyone. But he's lived such a good life. I'm going to miss him. I've got 12 more days with him. I could pull back all the extra days I took away, but I think his time is coming, especially because he just found out that Yona's died and best friend Willow doesn't have much longer too, so he's going to want to make sure that he's got his bestie still, because they've become really good friends, and I like that they have such a good friendship. I love their friendship. Corvo's now just decided to start going through a rebellious phase at 1:30 in the morning. That's great. Okay, you can go and have food then. There is no food currently, but you can then just go and have breakfast. Actually, can you have a microwave meal? Outpost popcorn mix, cheese sandwich. Oh, you can't actually put anything in the microwave. Okay, just have cereal then. You can play games until the morning. Also, Corvo knows how to knit. Emrys taught him, and he's got like level 3 knitting skill, which is so cute. That's so cute. He taught him to knit. You could actually probably get your creativity up to level 5. That'll give you something to do. Just start playing on the crafting table. Oof, it's a good thing she is graduating from school today, because the poor girl, poor Lilith, has just started entering into a bullying phase, which means people at school have found out about Troina now, definitely slut-shaming her, which is not nice. That's not nice. I'm gonna have her make a fruit salad for the family, because she's just like, I just can't deal. But it's only one day, Lily Bear. One day, then you can tell everyone at your high school to screw off, because you'll never see them again. Right, Lilith's off for her last day of school, and Corvo will be, yep, heading off as well. I don't think you have work. Nope, you've got work in 3 hours. And little baby Troy's sending himself off to sleep because he's angry and needs nap time, which means Emrys also gets to go for a nap as well, because he's also very tired. But when he's awake, he's going to go and make a lovely little birthday cake for Lilith. We're going to age her up. She's going to get some good things, and also Emrys will get his super parent aspiration. Currently, right now, he's just playing video games. I don't think there's anything he can sell currently. The harvestables, none of them seem to... There we go, he can super sell in the garden before he heads off into work. PhD of pollen, +3, so we get a lot of money. 450 an hour. No wonder we're rich now. When you get to the top of her career, it's just big bucks all the way. I could have Lilith maybe start thinking about university. She could work, she could like commute in, do a whole like sort of part-time career, part-time university, part-time mum kind of thing, while also caring for her parents. Perhaps that could be fun. Where did time go from being old? The older you get, the faster time goes. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Emrys has got the blues about getting older and, you know, the inevitable. It's also a lovely summer storm. Great. You've got work at 11, so I send you to just get ready for work then. And your umbrella broke. Great. Don't worry, we've got more. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bake a nice little birthday cake for Lilith, and we're going to make it a sugar-free carob coconut cake because she's always been quite healthy, so I feel like a nice little sugar-free cake would be kind of her thing. And also I'm going to make sure Emrys gets some lunch as well once the candles have been put on the cake. But also he's feeling super sad about being old, which is really sad. Oh, my poor boy. My poor boy. But he's seen his children grow up and his grandchildren come into the world, which is quite nice, but also sad to think about. Morgan, however, will live forever and get to see his entire legacy, like, be created before his very eyes. And baby is sleeping. But he doesn't like the thunderstorms, so it's good that he's staying asleep, where the bad storms can't get him. And Corvo's become an A-grade student. Yay! Oh, this also means we can kind of get a family dinner in as well before Lily Bear ages up, because Emrys is making noodles. So that's so good. She's still pretty upset, and why do you wear the same thing every day? You're a cartoon character. Bitch. And super bitch. Alright, grab serving. Or grab some foodies, because then also when Morgan gets back, he'll be able to watch her age up as well. And Troy likes to go into the living room, apparently. Okay, Troy, you better run in here before your mother ages up into a young adult. You need to start practicing a hiding for reasons. And you're not leaving to go to bed just yet. And Troy just made it in time. Lilith-Avalon has aged up. She is now a young adult, which means we get to pick a new trait for her. She was active. I'd say she was outgoing. She wasn't very outgoing as a teenager. But I definitely think she would be... We'll do a couple of randoms, although I think it will give us some of all these new custom ones as well. Brave. Yeah. That could kind of work. I might also go with... I'd go with bro. She's a bit of a bro. She's always been she's always like broed around. Azra, what are you wearing? And Morgan has completed the super parent aspiration and has got the role model. Traits are now children build character values faster. Sweet. Right, now you can go off to bed, Corvo, because you're super duper tired. Super duper uber tired. And are you checking up on Sun? Do that, and then you can also go to the loo and play some video games because you've earned it, Lily Bear. You've definitely earned it. So while I wrap up this episode of Realm of Magic, I'm just having Lilith apply for scholarships and to university. I'm thinking whichever one will get her into the athletic career, into the professional athletes branch as opposed to the bodybuilder one. Because I kind of like the idea that she's going to want to become like a pro athlete, because she was always quite into the sporty side of things and looking after herself. She's got good fitness and also good wellness. So I have a feeling those would be kind of the things she'd like to work on while she goes to university. Now I've got to apply for that scholarship again, because it really doesn't like when you click on things, because it automatically like disables this thing. It cancels it automatically. So she's got a few scholarships applied. She can't apply to the esports one while she does the athletics one, which is a very weird thing, but it is what it is. So hopefully she'll get some scholarships and go to university. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Whenever we come back to Realm of Magic, we'll have her all sorted to go to uni. Troy will probably be turning into a child as well. Corvo's still going to be a kid for a while. He's still got things to do. Emrys, who knows how long it'll be before he passes on. He's lived for 378 days. He's got quite a lot of traits. Not as much as Morgan, though. Not as much as Morgan, but cannot wait for this. The next episode we're going to be spending quite a bit of time, I think, in Mount Comrebi, focusing on those guys, because it is my favorite series to work with, along with Eco Boys. But that should be interesting to see how that all plays out and how things are going to go. Things are going to be set up for it. I'm going to do like a big old cutscene for the beginning bit with like a song that I think is really going to suit the series as well, especially for this new chapter, because we're moving away from serious sort of gangster crime. We're moving into a different sort of crime that is a bit more low-key, but also sort of semi-legitimate when you think of it in certain terms. But it should be interesting. I can't wait to see how it's all going to go for the Empire crew when they go to Mount Comrebi. I can't wait for you guys to see that though. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.
What you gonna do?